Hello everyone and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the structure block. The structure block is very simple when you know how to use it, but for some people like this guy right here, he doesn't know how to use it. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you everything you need to know and everything you need to, well, you don't really need to know this stuff, but it's just useful to know it. So I'm going to show you everything. So, the first thing you need to know about structure blocks is whenever you place them down, you can see these borders going around them. There's red borders, which is your first coordinate going up. There's the blue borders, which is your second coordinate going up, and then it is your green borders, which is your middle coordinate going up. Okay, so if you place stuff inside them, anything at all, and you click inside the structure block, you can see the build. If you name your build G, simplest thing to name it, click save. Click out. You can delete everything. Delete it all. Doesn't matter. You know why? It's saved forever, never deleted. Then if you place it back down anywhere, just gonna place it right there, floating in the air. Click in it. Go over to save, which is underneath mode. Click load. Structure name it G, or whatever you named your structure. Go over and click load. Then it will load your build again. What some people don't know, that if you go in the air, type in chat /structure load, your structure name, whatever your structure name is, G is mine, and then you do 3 of these little signs, I don't know what they're called, I just call them squiggly lines. Click enter. Boom, your structure's loaded. If you don't want the structure block there when you load your structure, place your structure block in the air so it doesn't save the ground. Build whatever you want. I'm gonna build a little, just a little flower-ish looking thing. It's the ugliest flower ever, but you know, whatever. There you go. Okay, so if you move the structure block outside, so it's not next to any of your builds in any way, click on your structure block, offset. If you delete the 0, add a 1, as you can see it goes 1 block this direction, moves everything. So if you do that with the X and the Z, 1, 1, you can see it's only surrounding this and the structure block is no longer inside the lines. Then if you save it as G and you delete it all, fly up, structure load G or whatever you named your structure, boom, no structure block, you can continue loading it wherever you go. Now, if you've got something more complex than a simple little star thing... Oh, a little bit of lag there. Anyways, if you've got something a little more complex, like a little brick house that you want to move around, all you need to do, move this, put it on the corner. Make sure the arrows are pointing towards, like, around your house. So you don't want to place it here, because that won't be inside. You don't want to place it here, because that won't be inside. You want to make sure it's always on this corner of your build. Then if you click inside, you can see it's not surrounding the entire build, which is annoying. You don't want that. So if you click on size, you change this to, let's say, 20. That's too big. You move it down. You go 10. That's okay, but it's not exact. You can save it as this if you want. But if you want it exact, make sure you do it exact. So let's go 8, which is just on the line. But I don't want it 8. I want it 7, because I don't want to catch that line inside of it. Offset, change that by 2, because I don't want the line. Let's change that by 2. Change this to 5, just to make sure it fits all of it. There you go. Now you've got the house. Nothing inside of it, obviously. It's an empty house. But if you want to move this house around, save it. I'm going to save this house as... What should I save it as? T117. T117. Very, very weird name, but you can name it whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Click save. Structure's now saved. You can either type this structure in chat. It was T117. Then do your coordinates. I don't think we can save it as number. That's annoying. Oh well, we can still do it in structure blocks. Just don't do it in chat if you save it as with spaces. So if you do load, structure name, I did T117 as my structure. Then if I go down and click rotation, this 90 degrees, this turns it one to the left. This does a full 180. So if we load it, full 180, completely turned around. You see the doors on this side? It was on this side. 180'd. Let's give you a better demonstration of this. So, if you've got a bunch of random blocks, a little tower going up, a little mountain, really weird. Let's make sure we do a little thing in this corner, make sure you know what side is facing what. So, if you place your structure block on the corner, make it so it surrounds all of it. So I'll do 10, 11, 12, 13, so I'll make that 13. And then on this side, we'll do 12, see if that's big enough. Is it big enough? It's not, we need to do one more. One more to make it 13. Then it's surrounding the entire area, as you can see here. But as you can see, this bit is poking out. I want this to be saved as well. So we go to Y, go one up, go to 6, saves it all. Click save, name it whatever you want, doesn't matter. If we go up a little bit, or wherever you want to print this, go in, click load, structure name, whatever you named it, and then you can click load. It loads it. But if you want it to rotate, as you can see, the block is over here, the exact same down there. If you want to rotate it, scroll down to rotation, do 90 degrees rotation, load. As you can see, now this is facing over here, which it wasn't down there. 90 degree angle turn. If we move this back to here, we load G again, rotation 270, load. There you go, 270 turn. Everything has been turned. And that is basically all you need to know about structure blocks. I mean, you can use corner, but I don't recommend it. It's pretty much useless. I mean, if you want to learn how to use it, just comment below, I'll show you. But I think it's useless, to be honest. It's pretty much useless. I'm not even going to bother doing a tutorial of it. Anyways, so, there's one more thing you need to know. If you've got the structure block, and you've got a mob, let's say, let's get ourselves a mob. Let's get ourselves a creeper. No one loves a creeper. It's unpeaceful. Ghost is unpeaceful. Why wouldn't it be unpeaceful? Love life. Easy. Creeper, hello. I don't want you in my structure. So, if we save it right now, the creeper will load when you print it. But I don't want the creeper. So if we go down to include entities, turn it off. Now when we save it, it won't save the creeper. As you can see, it doesn't show a creeper on the screen, because it doesn't think there's a creeper there, but there is. If we turn that on, and we turn this off, we will only be saving the creeper. So you can make little boxes, you can put some mobs in there, and you can save them, without saving the blocks, which is extremely useful. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you can turn off this. See the border? It's gone. You can no longer see it. So you can keep the structure block there. Honestly, I think it's easier with the border, so just keep that on. Makes it helpful. But yeah, that is all you need to know about the structure block. If you've got any questions, leave a comment down below. If you don't have questions, why are you still watching? Just why? It's a good question. Even this creeper wants to know why. Why are you still watching? Leave. The video's over. Go away. Leave. The video's over. Go. Okay, bye bye.